Before starting the application, we would need to sign up to the application. Click on sign up. Enter your email address to create an account. Now you will receive a verification code and this email address. And I'm copying the verification code. We'll paste it here. Click next. Now you can choose your password. I'll just click next. Before getting into my account, I will go to the terms of use and we'll also review the privacy policy. Go through this. And then once I'm done with that, I will click on I have read and agree to the terms of use and privacy policy, and we'll click continue. So now I have no subscription. I have two options. I can either start with a free trial or I can start my monthly subscription now, but I'm going to start with a free trial to see and test the application. So starting the free trial. I would need to add my card information here. Address is required for tax purposes, so every region has its own taxes. So I will click on start trial. And I have successfully activated the trial period for my account, and I can click on continue to your account. Now that I have created my account, I would need to create my profile. So coming to the profile, where I would need to add my skills, experience, education, and certificates. I can do it either by adding skills and experiences manually. There is a easier way where you can import your profile from your resume. So if you have your resume which has all your skills and experiences, you can simply copy and paste it right here. Or if it's in a Word doc, or if it's in a Word format, you can simply select Upload Word Resume and choose your file. I have my resume ready, so I will click and select my resume, and I will click on Create My Profile Draft. So what this does, it extracts all your skills, experiences, education, and certificates from your resume and draft a profile for you here. After scanning that resume, I got 35 skills. If there is something that I don't like right here, I can simply click on remove and that is gone. And if there is a skill that I would want to add in here, I can simply click on add skill and type the skill name. For example, test skill, and then I can add skill level, intermediate, years of experience. I would just add 2 and I will click add to draft right here at the bottom. So test skill is added, and I also have my experiences from all the employers that I had, start and ended. This one didn't have an ended in the resume, so it's assumed to be the current role, and my previous role start and ended. Everything is very well picked up from the resume, and all the information is ready here for review. And once I'm happy with this, I would just click approve and save. So now this will be saved into my profile, and it will automatically take me from import profile to profile. So right here, the first thing that I would do is I will categorize my skills. So I will come to skill category, and before doing that, if you need to make any changes, you can change anything. You can remove your skill, you can edit and delete, you can add years of experience right here, and you can add your level, whether beginner, intermediate, or advanced. So you can do all those changes. These are not required, the level and years, but it's recommended if you have time and can add that information. So your resume will be representing you in a much better way. But only categorizing skills is enough. So I can go through my skills and come to skill categories and add category. I can add category. For example, I'm with a tech background, so I will have a category of languages where to which I can add all my computer languages. And then display order, this is important for me, 1. And every time when I add a category, I can add a display order. This will affect the order on which these skills will be reflected in your resume, and you can have multiple skill categories on the same order. In that case, AI will decide that which one to bring first and which one to bring after that. So I'm leaving description blank and I'm just saving it, and now the category is created and I can add my languages to this category. So I would select C#. So once I have selected my skills from the list, I will just click this add button. So then save the changes. I have 7 skills under languages, and then I think I had a couple of more. I can also add CSS here. I can also add PowerShell here. So CSS, PowerShell, and TypeScript. Add and save. I have 10 language skills. So now I'm adding another category that will be data, and this I would put it on number 2. The other important thing is to linking your skills to your previous experiences, and adding your skills and linking them to your previous experiences helps the AI to understand your background more accurately. When you provide job description, the AI can use those linked skills to create a short, tailored professional summary that matches the role. It also helps the AI organize your skills in a better way. And when it rewrites your experience bullet points, it can focus on the skills and achievements that matters most for that specific role. So instead of creating a generic resume, TrueFitApply helps you create a resume that is focused on those relevant skills. So I'm linking skills to my previous roles. I'm just adding skills and I'm selecting I have used .NET, I have used a little bit of C#, and I have used HTML, JavaScript. I would just select the skills that are related to that role. We'll save. And now you will see all the related skills to that past experience showing up there. And then I can add skills to all my other previous jobs that I had. I can add all the skills that I used for those jobs. Now coming to education, I see that my education was picked up, but the start and end date is missing. So I can click on edit and select the start date. I think I can either type or I can select from the dates. So I would say the start date for my bachelor degree was somewhere around August. I'll save that information, and coming to my certificates, I have a bunch of certificates and I don't remember dates, so I will just leave them as is. So now I can come to generate documents tab and generate my resumes and cover letter. And before starting that, I can select the resume template. So for resume template, I have selected this one. I have 2 other templates, and for cover letter, we have only 1 template as of now. I'll save it and it will show you the resume template name and the cover letter template name. Now let me paste a job description here. So this is a test job description for a software engineer role, and I can add the job title. The job title and company are required if you're generating cover letter, but only for resume that is not required. It's required for cover letter because that information is going to be used in the cover letter body. So you can see that if I select cover letter, these 2 fields are required, but if I select both, it will be generating cover letter and resume. This field is required, but only for resume it's not required. Let's start with resume first so we can see how it generates my resume for this specific role. I'll click generate. the resume is generated, I can click on download resume or download all. Download all will work if we have generated both resume and cover letter, but we can also download them individually by clicking on these buttons, download cover letter or download resume. So I will click on download resume. It's downloaded and I can open it. So the name is blank, so it's putting the default value. Let's fix that. For doing that, I would need to click on this me drop down and then select account and add a first name. I will add my name and we'll click on save the changes. Changes saved, and we'll come back to generate document and we'll generate the resume again. So the resume is generated, downloading the resume, opening it. As you can see that this resume is tailored to the job description that I have provided, specifically the summary that I have for myself: experienced software engineer with a strong background in C# and .NET and languages. It basically listed all the skills that are more relevant to the job that I have. It also polished the experiences. And when the document is generated, we get a notification top here, the tailored document is generated. There is another important notification, review notes available. So if I click on this, it will give me like a brief description of how the resume was generated. It basically asks me to review these generated skills before applying: ASP.NET Core, REST API, SQL Server, TypeScript, and more. So these are the skills that the AI generated from the job from my previous job description. And it also gives us some more information, like 6 new experience bullets were added based on your existing experience and linked skills, and 23 experience bullets were strongly rewritten for strong resume language. So it also updates your bullet points to make it to change the language to a stronger and better language. Now let's also try cover letter. If we want to generate cover letter for the same role, I would select cover letter and click on generate document. Now it's creating the cover letter for this specific role. Now the cover letter is generated. I will download the cover letter, open the cover letter, and this cover letter is tailored for this specific role. So you can see that it's mentioning my previous company where I have worked and developed numerous applications using C#, .NET, Angular. So it's aligning the cover letter specifically to that job, and I think it works very well here. And once you have created your job applications, you can come to applications section where you can see the history of your job applications. Let's say if down the road after 2 or 3 weeks you get shortlisted, so you can come back to the same job and click on download the resume, so you can see what resume you have sent for that job, and you have all the history about the company name, the salary package, all the information that you have added. And you can also change the status of your job right here. For example, this is applied. You can change it to either shortlisted, interviewing, or offer. You can update the status, and you can also add the information that you have not added there. Getting back to the application, and if I select on edit, I can add a location, for example Austin, and also update the salary package. Now I have the location Austin. There is a typo. I will go back and edit it. So it's Austin. Date. So, and on your billing and subscription, you can see the number of credits you have available, and manage billing. You can cancel your subscription at any time. And on the dashboard, you can see the list of applications that you have generated, total 6. And you have small filters here for applied 5. If you want to see applied 5, you can just click on this, or if you want to see the one shortlisted, you can click on view filtered application. It will only show you the application where you're shortlisted. And that's it.